Could be that what we got is all we're going to get.
It makes you want to say happy birthday, America.
It does. Wait till you see what we're going to show you tonight. You are going to love it. We think we are. Did I work them to the bone today or what?
I heard someone say sweatshop.
Yes,
I did.
It was.
I did. One of the shippers.
One of the shippers said that.
It's like, you thought it was bad downstairs. It's like a sweatshop up there.
That's what they said down at shipping. Yeah. I had they made 12 table runners. I think
that one girl did. Kendallin.
Kendallin.
And she's never sewn before. It was her first day today.
And she did really good.
She did 12 table runners.
Yes. Was her first, he's teasing. It wasn't her first day. But wouldn't that be something if we did that to somebody on their first day?
By fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, get with it. Yeah. Just Gloria Horn.
Yeah. We're a sweatshop. Mm-hmm. Yes. We got a show to put on.
Yep.
Everybody, we got to put a show on. Yes, but we have a really good show tonight,
we do.
Don't we?
We've been preparing it all day for it.
Yeah.
We have. Yeah.
It's hard to believe that we pulled it off, but I think you're gonna love it. I think so. Yeah. So if you're new here, you need to register. Let us know if you're new and where you're from. We'd love to know that. But if you're watching us on Facebook, you need to register. So you have to go down to the comment bar and just type in the word register, then press enter, and a new screen will come up, and you're going to put in just 4 things. They're going to ask you for everything, but you're just going to put in first name, last name, email address, and your phone number, and then advance to the next screen. You'll have to set up a username and password. Try to do that quick because you got to get back here. But you don't have to worry because after the show is over, it does take them about an hour to upload the show, and you'll be able to watch it over and over and over again, right?
All night long.
All night long you can watch it. Yeah. No, and she's from Utah. All right, that's wonderful.
Welcome, Utah.
Yeah, welcome, Utah. Yes. And Texas. Okay. Arizona.
We love all 50 states.
We do.
We do.
We do.
Yeah.
Except Hawaii and Alaska. I don't think we ship there, do we?
I don't know.
I don't think we do. We tried. We tried to ship to Hawaii. It was so
Got lost
expensive.
in the ocean.
Yeah. Yeah, it got lost in the ocean. Yeah, it was just, they were, to Alaska and Hawaii, it was too expensive. And remember at one point, this lady from New Zealand was begging us, and I don't know, it was something like, we went to the post office, this and that, and then like a month later.
It was cheaper if we flew it over. It was less expensive if we got on a plane and brought it to you.
Yeah. So we said, we can't do New Zealand. Yeah. So... All right. Okay, so we have good prizes. Look at the midway. Oh, well, $25 in about 15 minutes. So Kate is here. She's going to pick somebody in about 15 minutes and hand us a paper, and we'll let you know who wins the $25. And then at the midway, we've got a really cute kit it's a charmer. And it's got, so you get a charm pack and yardage and the charmer pattern and this cute little organizer little thing too. Kathy Kimberbella put this together. And then, end of the night, now if we get over 1,000, do you know how many we have yet? So Steve put this together. Can I show them this thing first? Look at this. It's
a pencil sharpener. It's a pencil sharpener. Yes. Isn't it the funniest thing?
Yeah.
Who wouldn't love that? It's a little carousel, but it's a pencil sharpener.
Does it move? Does the carousel move? Or just, it's cute?
It's cute.
It's cute. Okay. So, and then another cute thing, a little pair of scissors, a whole bunch of spools of thread, and look at this, a layer cake, and they don't even know what this is, but this is a good gadget.
Yeah.
This plugs into the USB port on your computer, and it lights up your keys. So, yeah. So
we're over. So we do. They get 2. Yeah.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So we're giving away 2. Okay. Yes.
This is the prize.
This is it.
This is the prize.
This is it right here.
A pencil sharpener.
Yes.
You got
whoever wins has to put a picture of themselves holding the pencil sharpener on our site.
Yes.
Right? They have to. And the bag. Yeah. So, okay. So we got to get started.
Okay. We
Kate
got
says
lots
we
to
have
do tonight.
tons of stuff.
Yep.
Right? Okay, we got to talk about our Christmas box. Oop, I forgot to bring it over here. So we have a few left, but we are going to be jam-packing this full. And they won't let me give you any other hint to how good the box is. So you know, we're going to be opening it together December 1st through 24th, or we might open the 24th on the 23rd, because depending on the day of the week, I don't know whether we'll be doing a show. We may have to go out shopping on Christmas Eve.
We'll do it from the mall.
Yeah, yes, we'll do it from the mall.
Yep.
Yeah, so, but it's really cute. Like, let's pull out another one we didn't do so far. I don't think I did 19, but it says, fabric stacked and dreams unfold, with every stitch a tale is told. So every single box, what's yours say?
In every thread a story's told, of festive nights in hands so bold.
So nice, so nice. They're going to cry.
Makes you want to just tuck yourself in for Christmas, reading these little stories, doesn't
it?
Yes,
it does. Now, we don't know what day it's going to be. This is the only thing they will let me reveal.
We were going to reveal us something else, and we got a hard no.
Yeah, we did.
From the whole group, but we weren't allowed to reveal anything else.
Yeah, but it's going to be really, really, really good. Yeah, it's going to be really good. But I wanted to show you that this purse, so it's got a case for your very fancy squeezy snips. They're red, sparkled with gold, real gold, right? And then it's got our logo on it. So you're going to have, what do they call this? Swag.
Swag.
This is swag. Yes. And so one of the days will be this. Okay.
Yeah, it's 10% back tonight, guys. 10%
10% back
Yep.
on everything. Is there anything exempt? Except for that. Except for that. Yeah. Like it's like, you know, think about it.
It's impossible for us.
Impossible.
But this is you're gonna enjoy this. Ella, if you guys have met Ella.
It's a real gold case. Yes, Peggy. It is. I forgot to say that. It's real gold. All right. So you just can't pass this up. It's a really cute box. And I think we're going to have a lot of fun opening it up. So, yes. They said, Jeanette says we're characters. Yeah.
I'm pointing to that because it's important. Just know that.
Okay, just look at that right there. That is a hint.
We weren't allowed to give a clue, but...
No. That is a hint.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. Okay.
So,
good.
And then we have Ella who works with us.
Yeah.
She is like our elf.
Yes.
In shining armor.
Yes.
She helps package all the little boxes for you guys and packages them up. Makes these, so when these boxes get sent to us, these are all flat folded. They aren't assembled like this.
Yeah.
All the boxes are flat folded, so they all have to be assembled. And Ella, she's a steamroller.
Yeah.
And she puts all these boxes together.
She does them perfect.
She does them perfect.
She doesn't, like, if she didn't do it perfect, she would redo it.
So by getting the box, you guys are supporting our little Ella.
Ella.
And she's such a joy to work with. I know you guys have met her, and she's an important part of our team. So sweet Ella, you're supporting Ella by getting the box for sure. So we thank you. We thank you for that. So
yeah. That's it. She's a hard worker.
She's smart she's so smart too.
Yeah.
She knows.
Like she likes to listen to classical music.
Yep.
And she knows the name of every song and every composer.
Yep.
So yeah, she surprises you. She really does.
She's like the head. She's in charge of this.
Yeah.
The box. She's got her own room.
Yeah.
But she packs all this stuff in. So thank you. Yeah. Ella is a sweetheart. So.
Although Claire is here with us tonight, we should have her just peek in and say hi. Come say hi, Claire. Claire is the one keeping everything organized.
She does. There's Claire.
Yeah. She's making sure that we have enough fabric on order and everything. She has her notebook and she is keeping us on top of stuff.
Round of applause for Claire.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So, yep.
Yeah. I know we got a good team.
We're gonna take pictures, headshots of everyone.
Yeah.
Put them on our website.
That would be really
and a little
neat.
job description of what you do,
right.
so you guys can learn everyone behind the scenes here. That puts an awful lot of work into what we do.
Does Ella play an instrument? I don't think so. I never heard of her playing an instrument. No. She loves her dogs.
Yes. Oh, yep.
Yes, but I don't ever hear. We'll have to ask her. Like how did she get so into classical music?
She's just a smart girl.
Yeah, she is a smart girl. Yep. All right, so that was the Christmas box.
Put that Christmas box in your cart. You'll be so thrilled that you did.
Yeah, you will be really happy. Oh, the wreath sash. Show them the wreath sash.
This is the rage. of
Yes.
embroidery and wreaths this year. Look how cute that is.
Yeah. So it's a blank, so it's open, so you can embroider it, and then you just sew it closed. But this is the big thing right now, that you use them to tie a bow on your wreath, or that we're just doing it as a sash. So you
I've
embroider
seen
it.
wreaths. It's a boy, and then the name and the weight and the date and time and
Really?
stuff down a wreath that you deliver. Put it on the front porch.
Yeah, I like that idea. And I
So you
love
can do a
what
lot with
Kathy did
these.
here. Yeah. So the wreath sash, it's from Kimberbell. And can I tell them all that Deb and I are going to go to Quilt Market?
Oh, yeah.
And we heard Kimberbell's going to be there.
Yep.
So we'll get to see all the newest. Of course, they keep our Kathy informed about everything.
Yep.
I mean, it's almost like Kathy works right there with them, right? Because they all share all their everything with her. So that's wonderful. We love Kimberbell.
And you can definitely tie it at the bottom. You can tie it at the top. You can run a one going across the front. So.
Oh, now look at this. We got to show the quilt block applique, because is that what Kathy used, right? Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is really neat from OESD, the quilt block applique. We've got some really neat designs. So here it is. So it's an applique. Also the pumpkins. Let me flip it over, see if you can see. So here's the pieces to the pumpkins, but there's also leaves. And
these are actually two separate products.
Oh, there are. Okay.
These are.
Oh, okay. There's.
Start with this one.
Oh, they are. Okay. Okay. Start with that one. Okay. So that's to make the pumpkins.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm looking at it going, where is that little design? Well, that's over in that one. So look at how neat. So it used to be that their freestanding things were all thread, and now they use fabric, so they go together much faster. So. It is really nice. So
if you've done them in the past, there's been much improvement on the little buttons that close them together. Adding the fabric in now, it does, like Gloria said, makes them go a lot faster. So if you've tried all the lace ones before, try these again, because these are a lot of fun with the fabric. Yep.
All right. Oh, Betty Bain says she wants a Triumph.
Yep.
What about tell John? Okay, let's show the next one, because they're asking which one Kathy used on the sash. So there, and what comes with oh, here it is right here. So here we go. So it's like they look like quilt blocks, right? So you get all of these designs. So it looks like 14 different designs. And scan for the thread chart. Okay, so there it is. And where is that one? Right here. There it is right there. I love that one. So, and I think, now it doesn't give us the size of the designs, but it sure looks like this one is a lot bigger, right? So.
They are bigger, because they put some on like sweatshirts and.
Yeah, across the sweatshirt. Yeah, so like this one is a lot bigger. So I guess this first one right here. So, oh, he's gonna find out some information about it. Okay. While he's finding out information, I'm going to move on to the next one. And the next one is it the freestanding Hogwarts castle? Look at that. So you saw it, right? It was like this big. It was big.
Yep.
So, okay, let's see if it tells us any size. We can see the pieces. 26 designs. Not all of them are pictured. But we got to see this. And it is really big. I mean, it stands like well over 12 inches tall. Like, wouldn't you say about right here? So about 16 inches tall. So, and then I'd say when it's all set up like this, that it is probably about, 22 inches, I think. Yeah, so it's a really nice size. It would be like a centerpiece on the table. Okay. Now this next one I love. Look at this one. This one is the Gingerbread House's gift boxes. So this tall one is good for a bottle of wine. So it is 3 designs, 19 different files. They're really cute. I can see decorating your mantle with it. I mean, that would be an unbelievable gift to give to someone. But we saw these two, and I immediately thought of this one would hold a bottle of wine. So really nice for giving a gift. I mean, they would keep it forever, right? Now, the next one that we have is, everybody loves these tile scenes. And this is the Starry Night Santa tile scene by Donna Gelsinger. She designs all of their tile scenes.
Yep.
And we are loving every single one of them. They are working on right now Santa's Flight, and it is coming together really, really nice.
Yep.
Yeah. Not only are they working on Santa's Flight, but they're working on leaves for our pumpkins for our fall event, right?
Mhm.
And we still have spots open.
We do.
Yeah. So so you could, say fall event, search for fall event, and you will see where we have openings. Yeah,
This reindeer looks like fur.
it does.
It looks like fur.
I know. Unbelievable. And
Yep.
like the fur on Santa's outfit looks like fur too.
Once you start one, I feel like you're hooked.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
After you get
That's
one,
what
yeah.
Patty said. Her mom, was making them with her, and her mom kept saying, "What one's next? What one's next?" So okay, we finished. What do you want to do next? So she's doing all of them. Yeah, Sharon
grab
says
something.
halfway into Santa's Flight, and it is beautiful. There is so much detail in it. It's wonderful. Now next we have the Chocoliner pens, and we use these for marking our fabrics. And so, see.
So I saw a question on there. Someone asked, what are we making at the fall event?
Yeah. So you are going to use your IQ designer to design your pumpkin with whatever fancy fill you want to do. Okay. And then we're going to have a bunch of the leaves sewn out, but Kim Gavris, who does fabulous things with her pumpkins, she's going to bring them to show us. But she and Patty always add pretty little things to it. And so that's why we're adding the leaves. And then we have acorns and these little spiral twiny things. Grapevine. It was grapevine. And Patty.
Button on the bottom.
Yeah, we put a button on the bottom because there's a hole there. We didn't want to sew it together. Yeah, so it'll sit up. And then Patty's also going to demonstrate for us how she makes these beautiful bows. Mm-hmm. She's going to have them all made for you, but she is going to demonstrate to us how to make them. So it is going to be spectacular, right? Yeah. And we have a table runner to match, and Kathy's class, oh my gosh, the pillow. Can we show? Oh yeah, pull that pillow out. I mean, the pillow, they're still working on like the positioning. Look at this. So you are all making this pillow. You're all gonna get a charm pack. Can I tell them that as a present? You're getting the whole charm pack of Autumn Breeze fabric, Nancy Halverson's fabric. And so you're gonna do the Hello Pumpkin, and we're gonna do our easy pillows where we have the pillow, and then we're gonna open up a seam or two, embroider it, sew that back up again, so it's going to already have the zipper in it. So we like doing them that way. So, and then and John's class, John is going to have them do sublimation printing. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to tell them what they're doing in his class?
Yeah.
Okay, because you are to bring a picture with you. It seems like a face will work, right? So a dog, a child, anybody. They just, the penguins, somebody made the pillows for one of the Pittsburgh Penguin hockey players, and it was in their commercial. And it has to be one of our customers, right?
Yeah.
Has to be. Yeah, so we got to find out who did that. But when we saw that, we thought, so everybody's going to get to print out a picture and turn it into a pillow.
A little stuffed animal.
Yeah, a little stuffed animal. Yeah. So it's going to be really, really cute. So it's going to be a fantastic event again. So we'd love to see you there. So okay. So now.
The event. Okay.
Oh, put the event up.
It's gonna come on. We'll come back to it, but we're gonna put it in the level. So but you gotta come. We have a few spots open on that Monday, Tuesday, the 27th and 28th, I believe.
Yeah. So Jackie's wondering what to bring to the event, and so we're thinking we'll get out a list, but it's like squeezy snips and your favorite scissors, maybe a favorite seam ripper.
A little bit of the stuff that you normally use when you're sitting and sewing.
Yeah.
The stuff like you have, like a seam ripper, scissors, and things like that.
Maybe clips, those little clips.
Yep.
Yeah. So, all right. And so now I did see, oh, they had the Brookside box. We cannot get enough of these. They're so cute. This is a brand new line of fabric that just came in from Moda. We didn't really talk about our chocolate liner, but this is like a must-have. This is what we like to use to mark fabric. Not only those, but the friction pen. So here's our box bottoms and bow. Now look at, Carol took it one step further, used the extra fabric, made a loop, put a button on. So now we're including the button. So this is the Brookside fabric collection. So you'll see like dark rust, golds, greens, navies, beautiful. And they picked this fabric right here for your straps and your lining. And look how nice the button. And of course you will get the directions with it too. And this nice little case, right? Everybody loves these. So it's a really nice place to keep, you know, a charm pack project. So you'll use this over and over and over again. So, okay. Now, next one. Oh, I love this. I love this. Is this the first time we showed it? Or did we show this before? Look at how cute this is. So this is the pattern that you will get in this kit. And then all the fabric that you need to make it. So isn't it really cute to make this tote bag? So this is for the lining and the strap in the pocket. So it's called the Lucky Tote, and it's this dog is named Lucky. And when we were young, we had a dog named Lucky. Did you ever have a dog named Lucky? Who out there has had a dog named Lucky? Because I think that's a pretty common name, right? Mm-hmm. Almost, you know, just like Spot and Lucky. All right, so that is really cute. So you get the pattern and the fabric to make it. Okay, put these back in. Then we have
the Faith, the new Janine Babbitt.
Oh yeah, okay. So we're doing Faith wall hanging first. Brand new from Janine Babbitt. Okay, so this is the wall hanging right here. Okay, big, it says Faith. But what you can't see there is that at the bottom, it says faith makes all things possible. So it's really nice, really nice. When we zoom in on it, you can see the beautiful background quilting, the detail on all the letters. So it's one of her newest embroidery designs. She has another new one that we're going to show you today. And let me tell you what it says. Without faith, man can do nothing. With it, all things are possible. Create an inspirational wall hanging that features bold applique lettering adorned with graceful swirls. And we do have a kit for it. Here it is. So, I have the fat quarter bundles next, right? Because I thought they could use those. I thought I saw them right after it.
I might have moved it.
Okay. Well, we can show them later, but we could just kind of give them a sneak preview, and then I'll remind them when we get down there. Stay in line. That's good. Okay, so they picked this. So Claire picked this, and she told me everything that is going to be, but she had everything picked out. She said there's enough fabric to use this as the border print, or use this one as the border print. This is your letters. Look how gorgeous that is, the letters. And then this little accent stripe right here is this color. So beautiful, beautiful. And they decided to put it on white linen instead of the dark. So this one has the white linen with it. Okay, so I think I remember that one. But there's some fat quarter bundles that would work with it too. Now the next one is really neat. So I hope she does a whole series of this. So she calls it outdoor decor. Okay, outdoor decor autumn. So that tells us she's going to do every holiday.
She will.
Right? She'll do a Christmas one.
Yep.
What's so neat about this? Okay, so we have a bundle, right? We have a bundle where you will get the design set plus a package of this. This is the outdoor flag. So it's garden flags. So it isn't just one garden flag, it is two. And she has two choices. You can pick the black garden flag or the beige. Both of those garden flags. So if you buy the bundle, you will get the design set, you will get the two of the garden flags. And I don't, if you could look here, it's open. And so it is ready for you to embroider both sides. Then you close it up, you stitch it closed, and the wrong side of the embroidery never shows. So you could just do one side if you wanted and close it up. But isn't that neat? So it's gonna, the wrong side is never gonna show, okay? Two of these garden flags will be in there. And again, we have the beige and the black, but if you buy the bundle, we're gonna give you 1/8 of a yard of this exact leaf fabric right here. So 1/8 of a yard, which will be enough to do 2 garden flags. And then we're gonna give you enough of the orange to do 2 garden flags too. So it's all bundled together. You just decide whether you want to get the beige one or the black one. Okay, and that's it. They're wonderful because they're reversible. So if it's in a spot in your garden where people will see the back, it's perfect. So and you know, even if you don't want to do both sides, you close it up and it looks so good from the back. I love that idea.
Reversible is great.
Yes, I love it. I love that idea. Okay, so what does she say here? Let's, you know, she always has a nice. I bet she. Do you think she uses ChatGPT? No, because she's been doing this for years.
She has, yeah.
Adorn your entryway with a beautiful weather-resistant banner that looks charming when displayed on a decorative stand or hung near your door. Now I did print out a description, but oh, here it is. Okay, I got another thing to read. Okay, so here, keep looking at the design, and with the unique double-sided format of the OESD garden flag, you can say it with style. Personalize both sides with ease. Waterproof and simple to stitch, embraces the limitless creative possibilities. Family name and holiday greetings, welcome and goodbye. Upgrade your tailgating space, send seasonal messages. The flags are open and unsewn on both sides for super easy embroidery. And it just says clean with a damp cloth. They are 12 inches by 18.5 inches. So you'll decide whether you want the black, but remember there are 2 garden flags in. 2 black if you go with the black. If you go with the beige, you will get 2 beige with the design set. So really neat.
That's a great bundle.
Really neat, yep. Right? New, different. Right? I love it. And I did order the garden flag stands. They didn't come in yet, so but we can't show them next week because you know what's next week?
We love
to
stitch.
We love to
We
stitch.
love to stitch is coming.
Yes.
Yes.
So we're really looking forward to it. We got a sneak preview of the designs. She swore us to secrecy. You got to order it ahead of time because you save $10. So if you buy them tonight, if you buy them before next Thursday, but buy them tonight, you'll forget and you'll kick yourself for paying $10 extra. You're gonna fall in love with it. Everybody that got them last year went crazy over it. So they're coming in and they're gonna do a presentation for us on Thursday night. And then what time is the one on Friday? Noon on Friday. Yeah, noon on Friday. So 7 p.m. on Thursday, right? We're still going to do 7 p.m. And then, but they are unbelievably talented, elegant ladies. You will really enjoy watching it. You will not regret buying that design set.
We were fortunate enough to have them come last year.
Yes.
And they asked us if they could come back. Well,
Yeah.
it was kind of, will you come back?
Please come back. Yeah.
It was good for both of us. So we're excited to have them come back and visit with us. So now you get them 2 days in a row.
Yes.
So order the pattern now. You save $10 by ordering it as pre-order. As soon as we have the show, the pattern goes up $10.
Right.
So if you wait and order it that day, you're going to pay an extra $10. So
you don't want to do that. You gotta get it.
Now.
Yeah. So it's $49.95 tonight. Next week it will be $59.95.
And I believe they're doing it. It's just different presentation.
It is.
It's
not
going to be just a repeat. So they'll have different
Even
stuff.
last year, their presentation on Thursday night was different than the Friday.
Yep.
Yeah, so you're going to want to watch both days, or, I mean, you could go back and watch it after it's over, but it's kind of fun to be there when it's live, right? Yeah, so,
Live.
yes, so, all right. So, holiday in a hurry, and it's the girls that we love to stitch.
And if you've ever wanted to, back to the bundle, if you've ever wanted to make something to go outdoor, you have to use outdoor fabric.
Yeah.
And having the flags made up for you, it's like you're just
They're
ready to go.
100% polyester.
Yep.
They kind of look like canvas or kind of a linen-y look, but they're 100% polyester, so they won't fade and they won't wrinkle if they get wet, you know, so you can't use our regular fabrics for outdoor. So, all right. Now, oh, we have threads that you know, in case they don't have a set of threads to go for fall. So we have a set of
Useful yellows.
Yeah, useful yellows. But okay,
Go
she's
pretty-
got
okay.
useful. So 4 different yellows. So this is to add to your stash. This is our exquisite thread. So it goes from kind of an orangey yellow, lighter, lighter, lighter as you go. So 4 spools, 1,100 yards on each spool. Okay, what is that one?
Majestic sunset.
Okay, there. So
Lots of oranges.
deep orange goes lighter, lighter, lightest of the yellowish orange. Okay, and then you're gonna need some browns, right? So that one, do that
This is
one.
our fine line. But quartet.
Oh, that was so. You wouldn't use this one for embroidery, just for small letters.
Letters.
Yeah.
This is 60
Okay.
weight thread.
Yeah.
So if you're looking at those in the fine line, this is the 60 weight thread. You can get this set.
Yeah. Yeah. Fine line has white spools. So that's how he knew right away it is. And it is 60 weight. And it's really good for doing small letters.
Detailed embroidery, that's small.
Yeah. Yep. And
the
then,
top 10 thread. So this has
right, there's your orange, brown, couple greens. Here's a yellow. But of course you have, I'm sure, black and white and red. So top 10 thread colors right here. And it is really good thread. Really good thread. So, okay. Now, okay, with Janine Babbitt's designs, they recommend using, she always recommends using fusible fleece. So that's why we just kind of have it in the lineup that if you're running low on fusible fleece, that is a 2-yard cut of the fusible fleece.
it's a heavyweight too.
Yeah, heavyweight. We don't even buy the other. It got too flimsy.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, it
If
got
you've
too
never- If
flimsy.
you've never tried heavyweight fusible fleece, we only use that now. We don't order the regular stuff in anymore. So
Mm-hmm.
get yourself a 2-yard cut of the heavyweight fusible fleece. Your projects will lay a lot flatter. They have more body. You'll be much happier. Things are going to turn out a lot nicer. So if you haven't used the heavyweight, please use it.
Yeah.
It's good.
You'll never turn back, right? You'll never turn back.
You'll be glad you did. Yes.
Okay, it looks like we have a winner there, Steve. I see a note with a winner.
Danae Binion,
Okay.
you won the $25.
Danae, how'd you
Danae.
know? I didn't see. Yeah, Bennion. Okay, $25. Kate's gonna put it into your account. You could spend it tonight if you want. You could save it. Whatever
hard
you
to
want to
hear me.
do.
We're going to switch out. Is it? No? You want that back?
No, you're good.
I'm good.
We're
Okay.
good. Okay. Oh, it said Steve's mic is low. Maybe it was just in a different spot, Kate. So check
It
it.
should be fine now.
Okay. All right. We should be fine.
We should be
okay.
okay.
Now I have a whole bunch of hangers because, okay, so now this is really good for the Janine Babbitt design you're doing here because it's 12 inches wide. Okay. So and it's got a pumpkin at the top, so it's really cute. But I have a bunch of others that are really cute for fall, so I thought I'd show those. And I think I have a special deal on the one that says Boo, too. Okay, so let's grab those other ones. And so here's the 6-inch pumpkin. They make the designs, don't they? Now, I do have, show that picture again, because I do have that hanger on order. So I'm hoping by, when we're back, so next week is going to be We Love to Stitch, and then the week after we should have those designs, so that hanger. Look how cute that one is with the haunted house and the bats. Okay, so there. Next one is a spider. Okay, and then what is Boo? Go up to Boo, because Boo, I have a special deal on Boo. So,
988, that's good, yeah.
yeah, so anytime you make like a little wall hanging, whatever, it's just nice to have these little hangers. They really make the projects
And if
look
you
nice.
give it as a gift, a hanger's
Yeah, how
a
are they
must.
going to hang it? You
A
got to
hanger's
give them a
must.
hanger.
It just takes it to the next
And
level.
even if it's 12-inch wide, you can use a 6-inch. You'll
Yep.
just make the sleeves small,
Yep.
and it'll still hang, and it'll still look cute. So remember Boo, and then I guess did we do the give thanks?
Nope.
So I'll be looking for
thanks.
more for Thanksgiving. I think. Oh, we do have a couple tonight. Okay, so give thanks. And then what's that one? A little scarecrow. Isn't that cute? It's a little scarecrow. There we go. And then there's a couple others. And here's an acorn and a leaf. So good for the fall.
This one's really pretty.
Yeah, I love that one. So they're going to be at Quilt Market. So I'll be able to see all of them in person. Their booth is fabulous. It really is. It's really neat. So I am planning on, I don't know, I think I could do a Facebook Live. I might have to have you guys show me some things before we go. But no matter what, I'll video, and then I can send the video here, and you guys can post it, right? Yeah, so I'll keep you informed of everything.
Someone asked, how do you open them? And they just spread across the bottom here. So they just pull out of the bottom here. So they just open that way.
Mm-hmm.
And they just go back together.
Oh, here comes the fat quarter bundles. And I thought they would be really good for that, the faith design, like that one. I love that one. I better, you open this one for me. I'm going to show this one first. This one is Bellagio. But like, look at faith right here, okay? And then look at some of these, because I think they look perfect. We have not received our yardage yet, but look at, right here, that one looks really good. And as you go through, like this would be good for that background, that navy background. Look how pretty that is. And then there's some here, like the purple would be good for the letters. So it's a really nice assortment. So this is how many? 12 fat quarters. And it's my favorite designer, Chonga Wang. Look at these colors. I just love it. So perfect for doing some of the Janine Babbitt. Now, but not big enough for Faith, because these are fat quarters, so they're 18 by 22. And I think they said that you need, like, what did I do with the paper? But I think it's a little bit too big. But we will have the yardage coming in real soon. So you'll be able to buy yardage of that, so that you could do. But this is just, yeah. And that one, so that one is called Escapade. And they already featured this one for one of her designs. So really cool. All of them have the gold metallic that I love. Beautiful. Look at how pretty that one is right there. So they just came in. Here's some butterflies. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fabrics and fat quarters, so you can look at them and dream about projects that you're going to do with them, right? Now Steve is opening something that everyone needs, right? And I think I should open up the next one, because where did my bobbins go? I don't know. I had a thing full of bobbins, and I lost them, didn't I?
Did I put them away?
You found them?
No, did I put them someplace?
I lost my, maybe, no. If they spilled, they would have made a lot of noise. Oh, well, I'll find some more. No, maybe not. Well,
Now this
is crazy. My little thing of bobbins. You talk about that. I'm going to look out there for my bobbins.
So the person has everything. This is a pocket picnic. Goodness. Fold out camp utensil. I mean, you could use this as any setting, really. Separate into 2 utensils. Fork it over is what it says. Fork, spoon, separate for meal time. So there's a spoon on one side. There is a fork on the other. And then they separate. And you can have a fork and a spoon in one. So this is a great item. Plus, it does have a knife to cut with. It has a cork opener. How many different tools are in here? Oh, here's our little paper. So there it separates. This would be a great little stocking stuffer for someone to get too. But it's for that person in your life that is hard to buy for. And this would be a fun little gadget to get them.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's a bobbin. Okay, so I had this tin full of bobbins,
Oh, it
threads
was right
all
here. It
tangled,
was all right
everything.
here.
I
Yeah.
know. That's
just
why I
had
went
it.
out. I have a feeling. I left it here to show, and it was really messy.
Oh, I hit it.
You
It
hit
was
it,
so messy.
Steven.
She had this out.
Yeah.
And I hit it because it was too,
Right.
you couldn't see
Right.
that. So
See, you don't want your bobbins to be like this, right? You need these nifty notion bobbin clamps. Let's try these out, Steve.
you do need those.
I do.
You
I do. I do
It's
need these.
apparent that you
Yes.
need them.
Okay, so it's 8 of them. Okay, and we're gonna grab out a bobbin, and it's already unreeling. And so we're just gonna take this, and you squeeze it, and it opens up, and you let it go, and it's gonna hold your thread, and it's not gonna come unreeled.
Oh, how
So-
cute is that?
I think you need
That's
to get
really
about
good.
100 of these.
Yeah.
At least I would need them. See?
Oh, isn't that clever?
Mm-hmm. There. This is to get you organized. Drink. Oh, Diane noticed that there's a corkscrew on here.
Oh, yeah. She would. She would notice that.
Yes.
I see you, Diane.
Yes.
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 Yep. You need
Yeah.
it.
Oh, the garden flag, those are 100% polyester. Yeah, so they're meant for outside. Yeah, so weatherproof, they said weatherproof, 100% polyester fabric. So dries fast, doesn't wrinkle. Okay. So I do need about
I feel
5
better now that
bags of
we're
these.
organized.
Yeah.
I feel a lot better.
Right. We
Yes.
are. Look at how much better we look. Right here.
Yep.
Here, we'll snip. So let's see. Oh, that was just a thread. See, it doesn't come unreal. They aren't moving. So you could like get your thread and snip it, and look at how organized and neat we are. I would need 5 packages, wouldn't I?
You would.
But it would be really nice to not end up with like that. What looks better to you? What's in Steve's hand or here? Well, there.
Perfection.
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 Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, look at Cynthia's great-grandson loves his flashlight hat. I know. They're great. They really are. So, okay. So there is our bobbin clamps. Okay. Now we have, next, we have that we were taking out.
Okay.
In fact, they can't see it though, right?
No.
No, because we decided
They can't.
that thing she was about to show, we're going to put that in the box.
We almost gave another snippet. Yes.
Yeah.
Kate's on our team.
Yes. So,
Yes.
okay. So we got Lori Holt Americana. You know, you got to drink out of this all the time. It's 250th anniversary of our country.
Happy birthday, America.
Yeah. Yes. And look at the
Yes.
cute box it comes in. So designed by Lori Holt. We thought we were out of them. I found 12 of them up on a high shelf. They're tin.
They're 10.
Mm-hmm. Drink your coffee. It's a nice size, but you could put your marking pens and
You could,
everything in
yep.
there. And we love that Americana fabric line, don't we?
I'm excited for the 250th birthday. We're celebrating. We're starting now.
Yeah.
And we're going to celebrate America's 250th birthday
Yeah.
for the next year and a half.
Right, we are. We
Yep,
are. You'll
yep.
see tonight we've got the start of it.
We're going to
You
party
know,
like it's
not this
250
this
years ago.
isn't part of it. This
No.
is leftover from 2025. But
It's an
we
old-
have something tonight.
It's an old
that
birthday present.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Oh, we got Ruth Ann's
Ruth Ann's
stash builder.
remnants.
Yeah.
No, it's not remnants anymore.
No, they
They're
said
stash builder.
stash
Remnants
builder.
is derogatory.
Yeah, that's
So,
what they decided. They didn't want us to
There's
call it
negative
remnants.
connotation.
Yeah.
I liked Ruth Ann's remnants, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Ruth Ann
but-
stash builder. Okay.
Yeah, but
So
they're
what
all...
Ruth Ann does is Ruth Ann goes out and she measures all the pieces we have left over on bolts that aren't sellable because they're not a full yard. But most of these cuts they're all current fabrics that we've just cut, and you get at least 5 yards in here, and they're all big pieces. They're full width of fabric. They aren't cut up little pieces. So, and you get a nice selection. Look how pretty this one is. You get a couple of blues, and she packages them up. You'll get more than 5 yards, and they're only what, $20?
Yeah, 1988,
Yep.
I think, and 10% take
10% credit back.
Right,
Yep.
all of everything tonight except for the Christmas box.
Yes.
And the event.
Yes.
Right, and the event.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Stash builder. Oh, now I get to show the new quilts on the block.
Thank you, Ruth Ann.
Okay. So where are the kits for this? Because I do want them to see the fabrics that are coming up. Then I'm going to go over. So the first item is the quilt blocks that Tommy designed. And they're in there. So every one of the quilt blocks can be done in 4x4, 6x6, 8x8, 9.5 by 9.5, 10 and 5/8 by 10 and 5/8. But he also has a bunch of them where you do, they're much bigger because you do it section at a time and sew them together. So I'll show you that. I'm going to show you on the...
This table runner, we get so many compliments on.
Yeah,
We do.
we do.
People come in off the street and ask about this table runner because they see it and they instantly buy the blocks, the
Yes.
pattern. Because to piece these blocks, my piecing, I couldn't do it. I'd be too discouraged. And this, if you have an embroidery
Beautiful.
machine,
Carol picked all the
just
colors.
applique these quilt blocks, and
Beautiful.
you get a beautiful without the fuss.
Kathy has put them on jean jackets.
Yep.
So we made the table runner, placemats, whatever. They're beautiful. And really their fabric selection. Lay out the fabrics, and then I'll go over to the sewing machine.
This is one, we have shown this one before, but we know a lot of people might not have it. So this is your chance to get these, all the designs. And
How can you beat those colors? So that's it. We have this one. So
in the bubble is now the kit.
okay. So the fabric kit. So here are all the fabrics to do it. I can't believe we still have this. This is the most perfect. It's what they did for the wraparound. I love it, love it, love it. And we've got the rush shimmer, the fall leaves, ivory shimmer. Here's a beautiful pumpkin color with gold, and then honey shimmer. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. You need gold metallic thread. You'll need some, rust exquisite thread, some gold exquisite thread. It's gorgeous, isn't it? So show them that one, and then let's show them. Wait till you see
How big is
Christmas.
this? Let's see.
Yeah, you could make it as big as you want.
But this one in particular is, let's see, 15 by...
Oop.
45.
So 15 by 45. Yeah. Okay, now take a look here.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. See, we'd like it that size. Now, did they piece the backing? Maybe they must have if it's 45. Look at this set right here. You're going to see this fabric again tonight, but it is, look at this. Oh, my goodness. This is beautiful for Benertex. Look at this one right here. Beautiful. And here you are. So I think what inspired Claire was that we had this diagonal plaid. And it's, from this same collection. This is going to be absolutely gorgeous for Christmas, right? Well, I'm going to go over and just sit down real quick and just click on some buttons to show you. So
Okay.
there are 12 different quilt blocks here in all different sizes. Okay, so you can see a bunch of the pictures here, but so I'm gonna go, I'll go home. Okay. And then embroidery. I have the flash drive in my machine. So I'll click the pocket, and then I think it's in this one. There we go. Okay, new quilt on the block. So I'll click on that. And he has two ways to do it. You could do it pieced together. Now, you first pick your language. So he has it in DST, PES, and VP3. He can get it for you in others. So there's 12 different blocks. So I'm just going to pick something. This one's called the Key West block. So we'll click on that one. Okay, and it says all in one. So those, you don't have to sew the seams together. So let's just look at what this one looks like. There we go. And there, so the Key West block, that was in the table runner in all the different sizes. Now, if you want to make it bigger, you'll go back and you'll click new. Oh, I clicked one time too many, so I gotta go back in. So PES, okay, and we'll click another one, star and a star. Okay, so we've got the all-in-one. All right, all in one. So you don't have to sew anything together. You'll just applique. Okay, so let me see if I go return. No, okay. Go here. And then click on my flash drive. New quilts on the block. I'm going to show you that same one. So I'll pick my language. Did I click right? There we go. And then star and a star. Sectional designs. So, okay, so let's say sectional design. Oh, it doesn't matter what size hoop. It's just all I want to show you is that. Oh, here's an 18-inch block. So you're going to sew these designs together and sew the sections together, and you will end up with an 18 by 18 block. So you really get a lot with these. So there are 12 different blocks. Like 5 or 6 different sizes where it's all in one hooping, but then there's 2 more sizes of each one of the blocks if you sew them together. And you saw the one that I just looked at went all the way up to an 18-inch by 18-inch block. Let's slide this up here. I have no idea what these are, but we're going to go with Prairie Star. So here's Prairie Star all in one. Oh, this one's neat. And okay, that's not all though. So let me go back up to the cutting table, okay, and show you that on your flash drive, he has the instructions for each one of the blocks. So this doesn't come printed out, but look at, here's our star in a star. This is just instructions for star in a star for all the different sizes. Really, he knows we like good directions. So he's got the star and the star, and then he walks you through. So all these pages are just for star and the star. So each one of the blocks has a big PDF. Oh, look at that one, so cool. That's the one I think, Radiant Star, that's the one Kathy put on her jacket. So it looked really good. So all the different hoop sizes, plus you can make it even bigger by do them section at a time and then sewing the pieces together. So does it come in Jeff format? I think he had people request it. Yes. So put that in the notes. If you want it in Jeff format, put it in your notes. Okay. All right. Okay. So really, really neat. So here's that Radiant Prairie Star. Isn't that gorgeous? So here was the one we looked at. Look at this one. So they're beautiful, right? Here's the Prairie Star right here. So absolutely, he handpicked each one of these. We are so lucky. We have such a good team here, don't we? Yeah, so many people come in with so many different talents. Well, we better keep going. We have so much more to show them, don't we? Okay, so they put together a Nantucket summer. I mean, we never want to let go of summer, do we? Mm-mm. Especially with this fabric. So the Nantucket summer is there. And here, this is beautiful. So this is 6 half yards of Nantucket summer. So if you're like us and you can't get enough of this fabric line, here are 6 half yards that you can be, I think Nantucket summer was brought out so late in the year that I really think they meant it for us to use next summer. And so look at all these wonderful prints. So this is Camille Roskelly she designs for Moda, one of their young designers, but one of their most popular designers. So Nantucket Summer, 6 half yards of fabric. Okay, and I think we have another Nantucket Summer kit, right? So there, and here's your bag here. Okay, here's your paper. Okay, so this is the name of the pattern, and you will get this pattern with it, and it's called Cake Box. Okay, it uses the Nantucket Summer layer cake, and here are all the fabrics in that line. Maybe I'll see, look how young she is. So she was designing with her mom, and her mom decided to retire, so it was Bonnie and Camille were their team name, and that just beautiful. And then they paired it with this fabric for making this cake box quilt. You can make whatever you want, but the instructions are included on the USB for Tommy's. I'm thinking that's what she's asking about. Yeah, so you will print those out, but they're all on the USB. Yes. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's like giving a kid a sucker and telling them they can't eat it till next year.
That's right.
Yeah. we like to torture people like that. Yes. Okay. Now, next one, I'm thinking it's going to start getting dark, right? It's going to start getting dark, and you got to be ready. You got to have this lantern, and it still gets hot, doesn't it? So here you pull. Okay, so this you pull up, and you got a lantern. Okay, they are rechargeable. Okay, you can request a color. Right now we have all the colors. So request a color, but then it gets hot in the afternoon, right? It's cold in the morning, hot in the afternoon. You're going to press that button, and there you got a fan.
You can get hot anytime.
Yeah, right. So you'll have a fan. Yep, you'll have a fan so you can fan yourself. Yeah.
Must have for a sleepover.
Yes, sleepover, walking the dog at night. You can have this. Yeah. Ruth Ann says she likes it when it gets dark early. I don't. She's an early riser, though. I'm not an early riser. I'm not. So I like it to stay later at dark, later
Rechargeable
at night.
too. No batteries.
Yeah, no batteries. All rechargeable.
I keep a lantern on my nightstand. So smart. So smart.
Who does that? Carla.
Carla.
That is really smart.
Yep.
Well, I think you should get one for everyone in your family.
Every nightstand.
Yes. Okay, so next we have Holiday Tidings. That one.
No, this is a Winter's Day.
Winter's Day. Let's go with that one. Okay, so we have a set. This is a beautiful new fabric line. It may look familiar because last year they had this fabric line from Patriotic. It had a different name, but it's our exclusive Gloria quilt. So we take a full panel, so you don't have to piece all those pieces, and we put, sashing, and we take the border print, because the quilt panels are never wide enough, and so we add this border stripe and some borders to it. So this is and then you also will get the fabric for backing it and binding, or it's enough to wrap around bind it.
This
too.
is really pretty.
So okay.
It is really pretty.
It is really pretty, isn't it? It's by one of my favorite designers, Jackie Robinson for Benartex. But we have, we like matching sets, and it has gold metallic. So it's beautiful, isn't it? I love the colors. Okay, so next is the octagon to go with this. So this is from the exact same fabric line. Oh, this was the fabric we were looking for earlier. So that is really pretty. And then we also have a 10-minute table runner.
I do, but I was going to show that later with the rest of them.
Okay, with the rest of them. Okay, so there is a 10-minute table runner that goes with this. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, so we like matching sets. Remember, all of our kits, you get 10% put back into your account. So it is really pretty. So all you have to do is you're going to get the backing. You get everything to make the quilt top. You just have to add the batting to it. Okay, we're going to show you more from this fabric line in a little bit too. Okay. Now, next, they send me down into shipping, and it's time to clearance things. This was great. This summer when it was so hot, you wore this around your neck, so you can see her wearing it around her neck. It blows up air at your face and keeps you cool. We only have, I think, 5 of these left.
I saw so many people out in the world wearing one of these to keep themselves
it
cool
really
with different
does.
events
If you're
and
going
things.
to Disney, if you're going to a park, and we're gonna have those hot days. So if you live in the South, you may want to
What
have
sizes are octagons?
the octagon. I know that we cut the backing fabric like 22.5, so I think that's the diameter of it. Let's see. So it's our octagons and our 10-minute table runners come with everything you need. So it's 20 by 20, 20 by 20. Okay. And it comes with the fusible fleece. It comes with the backing. So everything, every piece of fabric to complete it. We say this is one of our projects where you just add thread. So, okay. Now next we had okay. Now the next is a fabric line from Riley Blake. I think we have to open up to show them we got to show them all. We just have to open that. I'm going to keep this out to show them more later. You hold up the panel.
Oh yeah, you guys see this.
Yes. And you know what I meant before the show started? Riley Blake always puts free patterns on their sites for all their different fabric lines. And I just know that there's a free pattern on their site. So these are full yard cuts. So that's the full panel and 1 yard cuts of 5 different fabrics. So 1 yard cuts of 5 fabrics plus the panel. So you can cut it apart, make pillows with those, make placemats with those, and then put that in your quilt. So it is beautiful, isn't it? And I think we only have like 5 of those left, or maybe. So, okay, so that is Come Let Us Adore Him fabric line from Riley Blake. Okay, now I thought we didn't have this anymore, and I found some of these down in shipping, and I love this one. So this is from Fomore, and it's a case to keep all of your scissors in. It comes with all of them. So you've got the mini duckbill scissors. You have the tweezers that are really good for doing edge-to-edge quilting, for pulling your thread up. The double curved scissors for embroidery, really nice sharp point. The squeezy snips with the serrated edge, and then this pair is really nice for trimming and trimming close. This goes right to a really sharp point, but you can see it, I think, right through that it comes to a really sharp point. So a really nice set of Fomore scissors. This would be a really nice gift to give yourself, right? Do you ever buy yourself presents?
All the time.
Okay.
All the time.
You heard it here.
You got to.
You got to. Who else is going to buy you presents? Yes. So, all right. Now here's another one. And this is their black version. So same thing. All the tools are in there. The mini applique, the really sharp point, double curve, the tweezers, and the squeezy snips.
I like the black set.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I know. Yeah. See, I like the pastel. I like the pastel one. So buy yourself a present. Buy a wonderful present for a friend that sews. Yeah, very handy. What I like about it is there's a slot to put each one. So if they aren't all in there, I know I'm missing one. Oh, Midway prize goes to Nancy Yardley. Nancy Yardley, Yardley. You won the cute little kit with the charm pack in it, and we will be mailing that to you. Unless you're local, we'll have it. They'll let you know where it is. So, okay. Now this is a really nice kit. It's from Sally Tomato, and it's called the commuter bag. And it's everything you need, all the hardware, the zipper, whatever you need to make this bag. And I think I have it marked down. Yes, I do. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we marked it down. Plus, you'll still get the 10% put back into your account. So
this is it's inspired by the commuter bag by a
a
designer here.
Yeah. Who's that? Holly and Tanager. Handbag. Claimed handbag. So I don't even know them.
It's a neat handbag.
Yeah,
But
is.
it's really easy because everything you need is included in there. All the materials you need to make the project all in one box.
Mm-hmm.
Helpful tips to do it. Everything.
Yeah, so all the fabric, the lining, 8 kind of brown legacy faux leather, stabilizer is in there, invisible bar magnetic snap. So everything you need is in there. All right, let's see. Oh, so, okay, this is, I can't wait to see this because, okay, so remember we demoed our Christmas napkin. So our Christmas napkin is a circle of fabric. So it's actually 2 fabrics and you sew it together. We did them on the serger. You can do it on the sewing machine by sewing, right sides together and turning it. But look at how cute they turn out. Okay, so first one we have is the pineberry, let's see what this one is. I'm not sure if this one's pineberry. Okay, so this one is the pineberry fabric. You need a fabric that is mostly green with a little bit of red, and then another fabric that is mostly red, so you can see the boughs of the tree.
This is pretty.
Yeah, it's kind of got a country look to it, or yeah. So those would be very pretty. Okay, and then so this next one is called Joyful. Let's see what that one looks like. Oh. See, this is me right here. Okay, so you got mostly green. This is going to be gorgeous. Look at this with the plaid on the other side. That is going to look so neat, right? I love this.
Yep.
I love this one. Okay, this one's mine. Okay, so green shimmer. Also, I think it's the Joyful, right? Because they called it Joyful fabric from Timeless Treasures, and it has the gold metallic going through it. I want to see these made. Okay, what do? We have to do a circle, and circles are so hard. So like Joni was always trying to find a bowl that was the right size, and I forgot about this. This ruler is it's a quick trim and circle ruler, extra large. So you look at it and it's got these little holes in it going down. Okay, so you would put, I'll just use a pin. Oh, maybe not. Do we have a pin? Maybe not. Somebody cleaned up. Here's a pin. Here's a pin. I got one here. Okay, so we're pretending like there's fabric under here. So you would hold that ruler. I would use a push pin, but then see, this pivots. So you would have a marking pen in one of these holes, depending on how big you want your circle to be. So it goes all the way from whatever size that you can make a circle that would be 48 inches round.
Big napkin.
Yes, but you could use that as a Christmas tree skirt.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, big napkin for a really messy relative.
Yep.
Like this is really nice. But this is a ruler that you use for everything. You use it for everything. So it's 24.5.
How many napkins do they get out of one of our quilts?
5.
5.
5. So it's
napkins.
a yard of each, and it'll get you 5 napkins. Okay, and so this is a really a double purpose ruler where it makes circles and you just use it for like everyday use. It's creative grid, so it's got the grippers on the back so it won't slide. Yeah, now the Baby Lock circle attachment will do your decorative stitches in a circle, but it won't help you cut out a circle. Oh, this.
What is this?
Yes. This is the cutest thing we've ever had. Yes,
Look
show
at-
them all of them. No,
my
there's
God.
we buy them 24 at a time, so it's a Boo Bunny. Okay,
Oh, we gotta
it's
open one. We gotta open one.
yeah, open one.
Open the
Open
fluffy
the
one.
white one.
Open the fluffy
Oh,
one.
which one? Or the blue?
Open this.
Oh my goodness, it's so cute. So it's got an ice cube in there that you'll freeze. And then I'm thinking little Mary, you know, she's learning how to walk. She is bumping her head right here countless times a day. So she had bruises on top of bruises. And oh, it hurt. And she cried. She needed a Boo Bunny. Yes, to save her. Right? Is it? It's too hard to open. They make packages so hard to open, don't they? Here, do you need...
I think we got it.
Yes, you got it. You got to wrestle with it. So, store it in freezer until it freezes. Oh.
Oh, it's locked in there.
Yeah, you know why they had to do that? I don't want to like ruin everybody's night, but they had to make packaging really hard to open because people were stealing what was inside and putting the empty box on the shelf. But look at this.
Oh.
Yes. There. Isn't that cute? Right? Don't you have someone that's getting all kinds of bumps and they're crying? So, yes. Oh, look at Alyssa. She said that she remembers Boo Boo Bunnies sold at an old country store many years ago, made from a washcloth. So what does that say?
SB.
SB. SB. Okay, here.
Oh, look at the baby on the back.
That's their logo. Yeah, there's
look
my
at the baby.
There's my little Mary, bumping her forehead, trying to walk. So cute, aren't they?
There she is.
Yeah. See, that would help anybody. Even you need this, Steve, when you get hurt. There.
That's super cute.
So you store it in the freezer, and they bump, and you pull it out, and everything will be better. So, yeah. So that's it. Sherry says that she had a Boo Boo Bunny, and it helped.
It does.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think they're so cute. Yep. So okay. So in your notes, if you want one that's for a girl, or because every single one of them is different, so we couldn't even list all the different ones. There's 24 that we ordered at a time. Every one is different. But if you want one like I want one that's obviously for a girl, so we'll try to get one that's pink, or maybe we'll give you the white one. So if there's a certain one you want, just tell us. I want one in boy colors. I want one, like Karen just said, polka dots. I want a polka dot one, and we will try our best to get you one of those. So cute, aren't they? So cute, right? When they're so little and they're trying to learn how to walk. And bumping their heads, right? Or, yeah, and devastated. All right, so now Santa's Tree Farm. So we have the quilt. So let's show them the quilt. And the only reason why I have that quilt kit on a bargain price is I loved it so much that I bought double. I forgot that I bought it, and I bought it again, because I just love it. And it's like a nice, easy quilt to make. These blocks are real easy to put together. Like, look at this one. This is from the panel, and you just put a border around. So real easy to make. Our Kathy Antoniazzi, she quilted it using the stippling stitch. Yes, in embroidery, right? And she now is hooked on doing the wraparound binding. So, but it's everything you need for the quilt top and the binding. Okay. All right. Now, so we have the quilt kits, and we're getting low on them now since I put them on special. But we also have the Santa's Tree Farm Octagon, and then there's two different ones. So I love this fabric. Okay, so I think Kate said she was putting it in with a drop-down menu, and so there's one like dark background for the center and light background for the center. So you decide which one you like, and it'll be all the fabric. So there'll be backing fabric the fusible fleece is in there, the directions. Yeah, we never seal these up, but you're just supposed to take steam a seam 2, a little strip of it, and seal it up or hand stitch it. That's a swear word for us. So love this. I love this fabric line. I am hoping that Lisa Audit is at Quilt Market because I would love to meet her. I have a feeling she's like a famous artist, so she may not be there because she creates a ton of different things. So greeting cards, just fabric, housewares, all kinds of things. So she may not be there, but I just love her artwork. If she's there, I will video her. So I love this. And then also when we go out, there's going to be a 10-minute table runner that matches this, Santa's Tree Farm. And I think you're going to love it. So are we ready for the 10-minute? Yeah. Okay, we're going out. Oh, should we show them now here?
Yeah, we can show them
here.
Sure.
Okay, so here is so first one.
We only have 10 minutes.
Yeah. Yes.
We only have 10 minutes.
But everybody that's made them has said
we made all of these in 10 minutes.
Yes, yes. I love this. I love it. So here's our 10-minute table runner with Santa's Tree Farm. So the instructions come with it, everything you need. So your center fabric, and that will be cut to size. The fabric that wraps around is cut to size. The first thing you do is you iron shape flex to this fabric for the backing. That makes our table runners lay really nice and flat. Okay, but so you get the shape flex, center fabric, the wraparound fabric, and the instructions in each one of these kits. So this one is Santa's Tree Farm. Now the next one is Holiday Tidings. Now Holiday Tidings, they used for Tommy's his new quilts on the block, right? They had a kit for that. I love this line of fabric. It is so elegant. Okay, so next one is Glorious Fall. Look at this one. I don't know. Like, I'm thinking I should take away the cutting mat, right? Take away the cutting mat. I think they'll be able to visualize these on a table better. So here. And we're going to show them all to you again because we have a special deal if you buy 4. Okay? So they are $29.95. Now remember, you will get the 10% put back into your account. Okay, look at this one, Glorious Fall. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, now the next one is called Ice. Okay, that one. So we didn't get the 12th one sewn. So it looks like that will be the center. And then you will wrap around with this. John is going to show you a technique in a couple minutes that you'll want to use to decorate the center. So there, so beautiful. Ice. Now next one is A Winter's Day. Now remember we did the quilt, we did the octagon. Look at the table runner to go with it. And I love this color. I think that is so pretty. So you see the deer. So it's just beautiful, isn't it? 10-minute table runner. Now imagine you show up at somebody's house at Christmas time with this wrapped around a bottle of wine. You'll get invited back.
You won't even get to go home.
No, you won't.
They'll make you stay. They'll like you so much.
Yeah.
Yes.
So imagine Thanksgiving. You show up with this. Really, show up on Thanksgiving with a Christmas one. Because then they'll put it out. They will think of you the whole holiday season, won't they? Yes. Okay. So now, what's the next one? The next one is called Escapade. Oh, is that one? Oh, this is beautiful. So same as this one. It's done with a border stripe. Oh, boy, that is pretty. That would make a nice gift. Like I always say, you don't want to give a Christmas decoration as a Christmas present because then they just put it away, right? So you want to make sure, so this would make a really nice Christmas present because then they would put it on their table. I mean, you could put this on your table right after Christmas and it'll go through spring, even summer. So this is a Chonga Wang. It's got the gold metallic. This fabric is so pretty. Hydrangea, isn't it? Oh, that is so pretty. Okay, so that one's called Escapade. Now remember, you will be getting the shape flex with it, and you will get the directions with each one.
The back of the table runner just looks like this. So nice. Can we see the back?
Yeah. Some people do it opposite that we do, so they do it opposite, so it has points. But I feel like I like it the other way because it looks longer.
It extends the focal fabric.
Yeah, right. You'll see more of the focal fabric. So, okay, here's a really cute next one. So we have 12 different ones for you to choose from, okay? And they're, what, $29.95. So you buy one, $29.95, and 10% gets put back into your account. If you pick 4, so there'll be a code, a place to put the code.
Coupon code.
Coupon code, pick 4, and you will get 4 for what, $99.88? $99.88, and you'll still get the 10% put back into your account. Yeah, so you'll still get the 10% put back into your account, okay? And, okay, so we've got another one. Oh, I got to show them Perfect Christmas. Okay, I said I want fall and I want Christmas. Okay, Perfect Christmas. Here, so cute. Show them that one.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, Perfect Christmas.
Perfect.
So cute.
That's
Look
really
at that.
cute.
All your cats with their Santa hats on. All ready for Christmas. They've got their Christmas sweaters on. So really cute. This is a motif fabric. The border is really cute with mittens and stockings, candy canes. Okay, now the next one. Here's the one that we absolutely, oh my gosh. Wait till you see this. Okay, this is a line of fabric. We are waiting for the complete line to come in, but this is America.
Happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday, America. Look at that right there. So it's beautiful. Okay. And that's it. So you got everything in this fabric, don't you? You've got the American flag, the eagle. You got the eagle. You got Paul Revere.
George Washington.
Where's
Ben
George?
Franklin.
Where's
George is right there.
George is there.
There's Ben Franklin.
Ben Franklin. Okay. And then
You got George. You got Ben. You got them all.
You got them all. You got Betsy Ross.
Yep.
Betsy Ross, right
Needle
here.
and thread.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who has the needle and thread? Somebody.
Looks like she's threading the needle.
Yeah,
right
she
there.
does. Yeah, she
does.
looks like she's threading a needle.
Yep.
Okay, who's this guy?
Where's our paper?
There's a paper.
Oh, we
okay.
have the paper. Hold on.
Uh-oh. What'd I do with the paper,
Yes.
Steve? I gotta go look. Okay, I don't know.
So can we zoom back? Can we zoom out the whole way and see it? There, hold this.
Here it is. Okay, here it is. Where did you get this, Steve?
The internet.
The internet.
The internet.
Okay, this is
So-
a famous painting then, right?
So we were like, who are all these people? So look here. You can go on the internet, and this is fun. You can see all the people standing here and all the fabric and their little numbered faces and everything. So that matches right here
Yes.
with, let's put this next to it.
Yeah.
So if you're silly like us, you can look and you can see all the people standing here, and it all
Yes.
matches all the people here with the
Oh.
list of names. So
Wow.
we were,
You can learn them all.
we can learn them all,
I
which
mean,
is really
this the most beautiful patriotic fabric you have ever seen in your life, right? It's definitely my, yeah. So again, Paul Revere is there. I wonder who these people are with Betsy. So we got to find that out. Is that a famous painting?
cool. She's eating a piece of chocolate. You go, girl. That's what she looks like.
Yeah.
She does. Looks like she's
Yeah.
eating something.
So just beautiful, right? Oh, Ben Franklin.
yeah.
Franklin, I recognize him. Okay. Janine and Steve picked out George Washington by the shape of his nose.
So there's John Adams, John Adams, Roger Sherman, Robert Livingston, Ben Franklin, Thomas Nelson.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Francis Lewis is in this one too.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're all here.
They're all here.
Is that gorgeous?
Yep.
Right? Unbelievable. So we're starting out with the 10-minute table runner to get us started. But as more fabric comes in, we have a lot more projects planned for it. It is.
We're getting
we
you ready.
shopped around and we looked for the most spectacular patriotic fabric, and this was it.
We feel like one of our sole responsibilities is to get you ready for the holidays.
Yes, it is.
To get your home, your spirit ready for the holidays. And here we are to get you ready for America's birthday.
Yes.
Happy birthday, America.
Right.
And this is starting it. So this is our first project and we just love it.
Yes. I love it too.
Do we get the printout? No, we won't be able to include the printout, but you can go right on Google and you can find out key figures.
I bet
in the
could
key
put it on our website.
Yeah, we could probably put it.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just the key figures to the direct Declaration of Independence.
Yeah.
So
I know. It's like, this is beautiful, isn't it? And look at that flag. Look at the eagle, everything. So this is just a few bolts came in so far, but I did order the complete collection. And I remember seeing I ordered 300 yards of this fabric right here because this was my favorite. Yes, it was like, yes. So we have lots of projects we'll be bringing out. I called them today because we only got, we got 3 or 4 different fabrics and multiple bolts of them, but we were supposed to get everything. And I thought, every once in a while you get skipped over, and I'm not, they better not skip me over for this one. It's too pretty.
Yep.
Yeah. So, okay. So this one, unbelievable, right? Okay. Now, we didn't show them all yet, right? We've got a couple
we'll just
more.
End it this one. No,
yeah, we should have ended that one. It's so good.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So Ghosts in the Graveyard. Okay. We have that one for Halloween. And remember, these are glow in the dark. They are so cute. Okay. Remember?
It does. It glows in the dark.
Yeah, I know. So cute. And then we have the dogs, right? I don't know which one was the dogs, but look at this. So we'll slide this one away, and then look at this. But look really. So which one? Santa Paws. That's it.
Santa Paws.
Santa Paws. Look at this. But look right here. John is going to show you how this is done. Okay, but we still have one more. I have one more for fall, and I forget the name of this one, Kate.
This is pretty.
Warm Welcome.
This is Warm
Welcome by
This
Robert Kaufman. So beautiful for fall. All of this is trimmed in gold metallic, so really pretty. Oh, the next one. That's the one John's working with out there. Oh, you're going to love it. Okay, so this is the backing fabric. So remember, it's 44 inches, and this will be the center. Look at that. I mean, is that beautiful? So right, it is just so pretty. Gold metallic trimming, each one gold metallic in the plaid too. Beautiful, right? All right, now pick 4. So if you pick 4 of them, so they buy 4. They just buy 4, and they'll pick 4, and it will reduce the price to $99.88 automatically. Okay. All right. So I see the next item is Laura Starr, and I see John's waiting for us.
I think we have a couple demos to show you guys. We want to show you how you do this wave stitch to make one of these 10-minute table runners. It's a neat way to put them together. So you can put it together on a sewing machine, or you can entirely put it together on your serger, and we're going to show you part of that now.
All right,
So,
wonderful.
There's John. And, okay,
You're on.
you're on.
All right. Hi, guys. Happy Thursday night. So I'm going to show you how you can easily elevate one of these simple, easy 10-minute table runners, and it's not going to add much time to it. So we're working on this fall one here. And I'm first going to show you guys how you can do a pin tuck on the serger. That's right, on the serger. So I'm going to do it on the Triumph here. But look at this. So I added a couple rows of pin tucks to that center of it. So I did 5, 3, and I'm going to do the last one right here. And I'm going to show how that pin tuck foot works on the Triumph. And then I'm going to show how you could do that wave stitch and connect them right here. It's absolutely mind-blowing. So we're going to come right over here. And I have 2 machines here tonight in this lineup. And I'm going to first show the Triumph. So on here, I have the pin tuck foot. And there is a little snap-on guide here. So this just slides right in right here. And then we're going to close that. And that locks it in. So that fits underneath the pin tuck foot that you get both of those in with the package. There's also one for cording as well. But it creates a little bit of a level in order for it to create that groove. And so whenever we start sewing, we're going to just line up from the last stitch I did here onto the edge of that foot. And I'm going to lower my presser foot. And I'm just going to sew away. And so as it's sewing, that guide is kind of lifting up our fabric a little bit, creating that groove. And it gives it that awesome, beautiful 3D effect that I just think is so amazing and gorgeous. And this is just such a fun way that you can easily add some texture, some depth to this project. If maybe you were doing this with just a solid fabric, you could use variegated threads, anything that you think of just to really elevate it. You could do a crosshatch pattern. There's so many different possibilities that you can do. And one thing I find is that I really like doing the pin tucks on the Serger here because the chain looper actually creates a little bit more of a tighter grip on the back here that really lets us have these pin tucks just really raise up and look much more beautiful. I mean, it's just gorgeous. And this is what the back's gonna look like. So that chain looper tightens that fabric, creating that, it's almost about like 1/8 of an inch if I was gonna press it, right, for a pin tuck. And then you could also switch your position of the needle, make a wider pin tuck. It's just absolutely mind-blowing. And so we would first draft our rows of pin tucks, and you don't have to worry about adding any extra seam allowance. It's not using much fabric, so you're not losing anything on your table runner here. And I just used a friction pen when I marked those. Now, if we're gonna do the wave stitch with, I have the Acclaim set up here as well. And special news, guys, so both of these machines for tonight until Saturday only qualify for 10% back. So I would take advantage of that because with the Triumph, that's almost, I think, $700 in Gloria bucks that you could use for any feet, any kits that you want to use. So if you were thinking about getting a Triumph or an Acclaim, tonight through Saturday is going to be the days to do so. And so we're going to come over here real quick to the ironing board, and we're just going to quickly put a couple of pins in this. We're just going to line this up. We want it to line up really nicely. And so we'll just pin this because we're going to just use, and we're going to do wrong sides together. If you were sewing this normally without the wave stitch, you would do right sides together. But for the wave stitch, we want to do wrong sides together so that we could see that beautiful stitch on the outside of our project without it being hidden on the inside. They're putting me to the test, guys. I really only got 10 minutes for this. So let's see how fast I could do this. So we just gave this a really quick pin. And we're going to go back over to the Serger here. And so I'm over here at the Acclaim. And I also have that nice, brand new, amazing must-have accessory, that Serger trim bin. That's going to fit all their Serger models. It replaces that little magnetic needle plate. This is a must-have if you have a Serger. So, okay, are we good?
Yep.
Okay, sorry guys, technical difficulties, but hey, we make it work. So, You 100% need this Serger trim bin though. If you don't already have one and you have a Serger, it's a new thing that came out this year. And I set up our Serger here with that 3-thread wave stitch. We're gonna use that Maxi Lock stretch thread in the lower loopers. And then we're just gonna sew away. And so I'll just remove those pins as I go. And I am trimming off just a tiny little hair, about 1/8 of an inch. We do want to do that when we're doing this wave stitch. Otherwise, it's not going to necessarily look right. So you just want to trim a little bit so that it has that nice, clean, and beautifully cut edge. That's super important. And look at that come to life. This is just amazing. I mean, the wave stitch is just so awesome. I absolutely love it. There's so many fun, creative possibilities that you could do with this, whether you're using it for clothing or even just a table runner like this. It's just knowing that, hey, instead of my right sides together, I'm gonna do wrong sides, and you can adjust almost any pattern, any project, and incorporate this wave stitch into it. You know, one of the coolest things I saw actually with the wave stitch was at our last fall event when I first started here, and I forget who it was, but she made this gorgeous bag that she did all these panels with the wave stitch, and I just thought that was so amazing. So hopefully Tiffany can recreate it one of these days. But now we're gonna come over here to my absolute favorite ironing system, the Laura Star. It really does not get better than a Laura Star ironing system here, because guys, look at this first of all right? This is a dry microfine steam, and also this does qualify for 10% back again till Saturday. I cannot stress that enough. Take advantage of that. If you're thinking about pulling the trigger on the Laura Star, you absolutely need this, because this is the biggest thing for me is whenever we are ironing, we're gonna press this seam to the outside here, right? So that we can see it and make it look nice and beautiful. And we could first press this flat. Let's press that seam flat first. It will give us a little bit of a nicer press. But look how close I could get my fingers to this without burning. And I could also take off that Teflon plate because it's sucking that steam through the iron. It has this amazing built-in fan that we could have it suck down the steam to give it a much clean and crisper press, or blow it up to help us iron and steam things with it. It's just absolutely amazing. There's so many uses to it. I know I'm running past my 10 minutes here, guys, but I cannot stress it enough on how much I love it, because one thing for sure is it is giving the most crisp press I've ever had with any iron. And I'm not getting burnt. Like, I'm really close to the iron here, but because it's set at one ideal temperature, you don't have to worry about getting burnt or burning your fingers with the steam. I have done that so many times before, and it still stings every time. I've been sewing for almost 6 years. I've burnt myself so many countless times with my iron at home, and it's like, it's time I switch to the Laura Star, because I really don't have to worry about burning myself. I mean, look, I can show you guys this here. It is a dry microfine steam. It's hygienic. It kills 99% of bacteria, germs, viruses, and dust mites. It's just amazing. I mean, this technology is truly the peak of ironing. And so for our last step for our table runner here, we do want to make sure that we even this out a little bit on both sides before we give this a nice press. And I'm going to trim that loose tail real quick. And so we're just going to position this and make sure that we even out both of those borders. And now we'll give this a nice press. And once again, just using this Laura Star, it's just so easy. And there's so many great features about having the full system too, is you have this awesome boiler tank underneath the iron, which allows you to have that consistent steam. You don't have to worry about constantly refilling your iron with water. I've done it so many times that it's just like, I always say it's the most annoying thing is I go to press something and I'm out of water in my iron. And so having this nice boiler tank, I really don't have to worry about that often. I maybe have refilled this one every now and then here at the shop. And we are just positioning that, making sure it's even on both sides. And I'm just going through it, repositioning, making sure it's nice and beautiful. We're gonna come up to our last step here, which I might have Steve show in the background. Well, I show some other things, but what we're gonna do with our last step here, right, is we are going to take our sides here. Now that we finish this, we would want to give this a nice quick little trim, maybe even do a quick little basting stitch across this, but all we're going to do is we'll take both sides like this and we will pin. Just like that. So we're just pinning on that edge there, and we're going to sew a nice little seam, and it will give us that nice triangle fold where that seam will be hidden on the back. And we have that beautiful, beautiful table runner. And just that's so amazing that you could elevate even a 10-minute table runner just by doing pin tucks or the wave stitch. I mean, it's just amazing. And it's a great way to use those creative features on your machines. All right. I think Steve maybe wanted to talk about something. No? Oh, okay. Well, if you want to, do you want to sew this with the 1/4 inch foot real quick? All right. Because there's a couple other things I want to talk about with the Laura Star while I'm coming up here. So one of the awesome features too is that you have this Teflon shoe plate for your iron. How many of us are familiar with a Teflon foot? I'm sure any of us that have sewn with faux leather or vinyl have used a Teflon foot, and it's so great because it glides right over those faux leathers. Now imagine having one for your iron. And that is just a great, amazing feature about Laura Star is if I am ironing, let's say a faux leather, and I was actually using it a little bit before, I'm able to press down and really let that heat start to go through. You can use a little bit of steam if you want to. You really don't use it on faux leather, helps press it a little bit. And you have that Teflon shoe. I'm not melting this onto my iron. If I was doing this with another iron, it would melt completely onto it, gunk up my iron. Nobody wants that. I don't want to clean my iron and ruin my project. So having this Teflon shoe for bag makers out there, it's an absolute must-have. I cannot stress that enough. I mean, name another iron that has a Teflon shoe like this. This is just amazing. So that's one of my biggest favorite features about that Laura Star is this. And so maybe if you're also sitting there saying, well, John, I don't know if I want to invest in the full system. There's also another one here, and this is called the Laura Star Lift. And so there's a couple different models of the Lift. There's the Lift Original, the Lift Plus, and then the Lift Extra. And my personal favorite is going to be the Lift Extra, especially in the limited 1980 edition gold colorway, which it's just absolutely beautiful. I call it Gloria Gold because we should have that one. But this one here is in Titan. And so what I like about the Lift Extra, and similar to the systems, is they have the horseshoe ironing plate. And so this allows for more consistent and even steam to come through it. And it's actually on here, and I could show you guys real quick. It's better than having the one that has most irons. Standard irons have all those little dots around it, and sometimes that causes that steam to kind of build up a water deposit and drip out, and then you get that nasty water that stains onto your project. So you don't have to worry about that with that horseshoe, and it allows that steam to come out so much more consistent. I'm not sure if the camera could pick it up, but it's just an amazing, amazing feature. And another nice thing about the Lift models here is you could also get the Lift steam cart. And so if you're ironing your clothes, I iron my clothes every single day, just like most of you out there. I iron them before work. I iron every single thing. I'm like an ironing fanatic. But what's really nice about this one is it makes ironing easy, and this one will just roll up to your already ironing board. But also, this one does come outside of the sewing room, and you could take this one into the bedroom, the living room. You can steam your drapes, your mattresses, kill those dust mites, and it is that hygienic steam, so it kills viruses, bacteria. The dust mites is a big one. So it's just an awesome tool that gets to come out of the sewing room too. So, and it just rolls around. You can tuck it into the corner when need be. So I really love the Laura Stars. I cannot stress it enough. And on top of that, guys, you're getting 10% put back into your account that you could use for your future purchases. That's just an absolute amazing thing we're able to offer here till Saturday. I would take advantage of it. And if you're local, you want to give this a test out, feel free to stop in. Steve and I are here throughout the weekend. We are more than happy to show you the Laura Star, iron some things, and you could get the absolute best iron of your dreams. It awaits. So now we have a couple other things we're going to show tonight, but I did just want to breeze right back through over here to the Triumph and the Acclaim. And so I absolutely love both of these sergers. They are just amazing. So they both have the wave stitch. Now, if you have an applaud, but you don't have a serger, I would strongly recommend getting the Acclaim because you get that wave stitch, and it is nice to have both of those machines side by side. But also, I know that there's some people out there that really love that throat space of the Triumph, and maybe you like to quilt on your serger, which we showed before. And I'm going to be showing that again soon, maybe next week. And the Triumph is nice because you have those combo stitches that come very much in handy when you are quilting on the serger. And once again, it is 10% back. We never do this on machines, so take advantage of it because that's not going to be there forever. All right. And then I got a couple products I'm going to show in there real quick. Alrighty, yeah, just super, super fun stuff tonight, guys. I mean, you have to take advantage of these deals, right?
Just a couple questions about how do I use my Plus model with a regular iron board?
So you can use your Plus model with a regular ironing board, just like a regular iron. You're gonna roll that right up next to your iron, and then you have your board right there, your Plus model. Whenever you're done with it, you turn it off, you keep it right to the side of your iron. If you ever did have to fold up your ironing board, you just move that to the side with it. So that's really nice. Your regular ironing board isn't gonna have that built-in fan like that Smart U model does, which I really like. So that's a big advantage of going for the full system is you get that fan. And I'm telling you, it just makes the absolute world of a difference whenever you're pressing and ironing anything. So it's absolutely amazing. And so another question, which machine does a cover stitch? So the Triumph that we have, that does a cover stitch as well. There's also the Applaud, which is a cover stitch exclusive. We have a couple of those from our event left at a really good price. I don't have it in the lineup tonight. Those ones are going to be excluded from 10% back since they're really marked down from an event machine. But you could give us a call too at 412-344-2330, and Steve and I will gladly set you up with that and set up a demo. The Applaud's an amazing, amazing machine. And then was there any other questions about the Laura Star, Kate? I just want to make sure I can answer everyone. Okay.
Does the cart come with the iron?
So no, the cart is sold separate for the Lift Steam cart. That is sold separate, but on both those Lift Plus models, the Lift Extra, the Lift Original, and the Steam cart, those are all 10% back until Saturday. So once again, take advantage of that. We usually don't offer that on the Laura Stars. So now is like the absolute best time you could get it, because who wouldn't want a couple extra Gloria bucks in their account? And you could use that to get one of these table runner kits, presser feet that I'm about to show. And there's going to be a couple big ones I'm about to show here because I'm telling you guys now, you want to have fast fingers and get ready. I have some absolute out of this world deals, which I don't know if Gloria gave me the green light. So fast fingers, guys. So the first one I am going to show real quick is that Baby Lock 1/4 inch piecing foot. So that's what Steve used to just do that 1/4 inch stitch whenever you're folding it in half. It's super great whenever you just want to have that perfect 1/4 inch, but you could also do a lot of other things with this foot. You could do a 1/4 inch pin tuck if you're pressing your fabric in half. If you need so any type of 1/4 inch seam, even for garments or top stitching, it's absolutely perfect for that. All right, my next foot is going to be, let's talk about that pin tuck foot again for the Serger. So I think I have some of these right here. And I want to talk about that guide real quick. So if I could get it open. So once again, this is that pin tuck foot for the Serger. This is going to work on the Acclaim, the Triumph. Really works on a lot of their models here. And just for reference, if we could zoom in and if you need to take a screenshot, it works on all of these models right up here. And it will work on that new Splendor as well. And so this is that guide that allows for the pin tuck to be made. So that just slides on underneath the Serger under here, and it helps build up that depth. And so I would take advantage, once again, this is a great Serger foot to have. You really can't beat it. And then you also have a separate guide. So this is for cording. If you want to run cording underneath your pin tuck here, that's going to allow it to stay permanently bumped. So if you wanted to press it to the side flat, you could use this one. But if you want it to stay permanently raised, you can use that cording one and run that 1/8 inch cording around it. Will it work on the 55th anniversary, the Accolade? Yes, it will work on those. So it will work on both of those models. It's a great foot to have. And it's just so fun to do pin tucks, elevate your projects. It just creates depth, it's character, it's amazing. So the next foot that I have here, actually, let me talk about this. So fast fingers, guys, before Kate clicks on it, okay? I'm going to talk about it for 2 seconds. I only have 10 of these in stock, and I have these really marked down. This is a $150 thread set from Madeira, and it's called Madeira Senza Green, and this is made with a lyocell fiber. It is a organic, natural fiber made from the eucalyptus plant, and on top of that, it's just incredibly soft. So this is a quilting and embroidery thread, so you could use this for embroidery. It has this really nice matte finish. I actually have a t-shirt that used this thread that stitched it out. I wish I would have remembered to bring it in tonight. But you get 18 different colors in here. And this works perfect with quilting too because it's a natural fiber. It's going to age with your quilt, which is quilting cotton, which that's why most quilters like to use that cotton thread. But this is a eco-friendly organic substitute that I would totally take advantage of, because this thread set is originally $150 and I have it for $68.88. So fast fingers. You also get a pack of needles with it too, which is really amazing. You can't beat that. So I only have a few of these here. Take advantage of it while I have them super marked down, and you'll be so amazed. You could use that for embroidery on baby onesies or t-shirts. It's just so soft, and they're gone. And Steve's behind me now too to show the finished.
It's beautiful.
Table
it's
runner.
Beautiful. Take a look at the pin tucks.
Oh, he sewed that beautifully. Look at this. We got to do more stuff with pin tucks, I think.
Mm-hmm. Let me turn it this way so I can see the whole thing.
That's just gorgeous. With the wave stitch, the pin tucks. We could have added a decorative stitch with metallic on the side. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So, and real quick, I do want to mention, guys, if you didn't get this, you can waitlist authorize it as well. So in case somebody chooses not to check out with it tonight, if you waitlist authorize it, you are the first in line to get it. Take advantage of that. And maybe I could get more of this thread into at that price in the future, but hopefully. It's a really nice thread. I love it. Now, speaking about fast fingers too, this is gonna be the deal of the night. Don't switch to it yet, Kate. I only have a few of these left. So last week on Kathy's show, I was able to show this hoop at a magnificent price. This hoop right here, this is the 5x7 magnetic hoop for Baby Lock and Brother. And originally this hoop is almost $500 retail. That's a lot for a hoop, for one hoop, right, Kate? I was able to get a really good deal on them. And so I'm able to offer you guys an amazing deal with 10% back. I only have a few of these. I cannot stress that enough. Once these are gone, I cannot offer them at this price again. And so I have them in the bubble right now for $268. Regularly, they're $500. That's like just about half off. Plus you're getting 10% back put into your account. It's an amazing hoop. I cannot stress to you guys enough. Take advantage of this. This is probably going to be the only time I can offer it at this price again. And I only have so many left. This is going to work. And I'm going to talk about all the different machines this is going to work with. So it's going to work with machines like my favorite, the 3550, or its sister models like the 3700D or the 1700, which is an embroidery only. For Baby Lock, this is going to work for like your Adventura, the Vesta, the Flare. So those 6x10 combo machines. This is also going to work for the Destiny, the Dream Machine. There is a software update you do have to put in so it recognizes a hoop, and I could walk you through that anytime if you call option 2. And it's also going to work Solaris, Luminaire, Altair, all of those machines that we have, we love, Radiance. So I cannot stress this enough. Take advantage of this. If you're doing a tea towel or a French terry towel, you don't want to necessarily hoop it with a regular fabric. These magnetic grips make it so nice. And on top of that, if we could zoom in here, they're slightly curved. So unlike the dime magnetics where it's one frame, this holds your fabric really well. And so if you are doing like a little embossed tea towel that Gloria did with an IQ designer lesson, this is the best hoop you could use to do that for it, because you don't have to necessarily worry then about using sticky back tearaway, dunking up your hoop and floating it. And these little magnetic hoop grips just make it so easy to use. I absolutely love it. And they're the thin ones too. So I'm not going to pinch my finger here if they get caught underneath. That's what I really like about these, is you don't have to worry like the other ones that are a little bit thicker that you use for big quilts about pinching your fingers. So take advantage of it. There's only 2 left. If you're thinking about it, you got to do it tonight. So, okay. So I got a couple other great things tonight. So the first one is going to be, do we have that? Yeah, so let me show this. So this is the Creative 6-foot kit from Baby Lock, and you get a lot of great feet in here. So I'm just going to breeze through some of these since we're coming towards the end of the night. But you get the pin tuck foot, so you get the 7-groove pin tuck foot in here. You get the 5-hole braiding foot. And then you also get a couple other feet. You get your cording foot, your Teflon foot, your clear open toe foot. And then you also get a Teflon cording foot, because I was like, there's 2 cording feet in here. So one of these are Teflon, but I would just take advantage of it because it's also that 10% back, and you do need a Teflon foot if you don't have one. And then I'm just going to rush through these next ones real quick a little bit. So the next one up here is going to be the pin tuck foot, and this is the 3-groove one. So there's only 3 grooves on it. But this allows you to evenly space your pin tucks if you're using a twin needle on your regular domestic machine. And Kate, I can get more of these, so we'll increase the quantity a little bit. It's a great foot to have, though. I really like the 3-hole or the 3-guided one too, because I like to do my pin tucks a little bit bigger, and I just like to space them closely enough. The one in this kit was the 7-groove one. I just happen to like this one a little bit better because you have 3 bigger ones compared to 7 smaller ones. Then for the applaud. So while we didn't show the applaud tonight, you could give us a call. I'm going to be showing some cool stuff on that next week. A lot of cool Serger stuff next week is what I have planned for Thursday night, so you have to tune in. But we have 3 must-have accessories for the applaud. And the first one is going to be the cording and taping micro insert feet. So these insert on your standard wipered foot on your applaud here. And you're able to run through different levels of cording. There's also a 1/4 inch one that you could do like a 1/4 inch ribbon and you could stitch that down. So we have these in the bubble. It's 10% back. So I would take advantage of it. Does the Serger pin tuck foot work on the applaud? Chris, there is a separate one. We didn't get it in yet. I do want to make one note of that. The one that I showed, that's going to work with just about every other Baby Lock model. There is a separate one for the applaud. I forgot to mention that a little earlier. Just the plate is slightly different on the applaud. I wanted to give the heads up on that, but I'll be showing that one soon, probably next Thursday. And then we have the stitch in a ditch micro insert feet. So this lets you do your 1/4 inch or your stitch in a ditch, and you could use that 2-thread chain stitch with the wipers and elevate any project by stitching in the ditch with that wiper. And Steve used gold thread. He did a table runner. I don't think we still have it around. If we did, I'd have to show it. It was just absolutely gorgeous stitching in those seams. So, and then the last one here is the cording guide plate. So this allows you to run through that cording. Oh, here we go. Steve has it. So we could see he stitched in the ditch with the wiper stitch for this octagon. And you could do that on your table runner here, any of the octagons we showed tonight. Fun way of elevating those projects. And so, yeah, just absolutely amazing. And then once again, that was the cord guide plate. You are going to really want this with this set here. You're really going to want these together. So if you're getting the insert feet for cording, you're going to want the cording guide plate. All right. Then one of my absolute new favorite feet. We finally got a couple more in, so more are shipping out. There was a lot that we had come in here, and this is that brand new jeans foot from Baby Lock, and it has that spring action feature. So I demoed this a couple times. I don't have one set up to demo for tonight, but as we start to show this a little bit more, I can't wait to show all the fun projects. But there's this spring action in the back here. So if you're sewing over those very thick, flat felled seams and you're hemming jeans, and this doesn't apply just to jeans. This is bag making, any type of heavy duty sewing, even quilting if you just have a lot of thick seams matching up with your batting. This is the absolute perfect foot. It just goes right up and over. You don't have to worry about using what's called a Gina-majig to try to level out the foot or anything like that. So I would just get this foot. It's out of my favorite feet. I think this one is number 2, other than that new zipper foot that I absolutely love. So this is a must-have in your feet collection here. Alrighty. And then, since I'm going to show a few Bernina feet tonight, because I know we have our Bernina customers out there, and they've been asking, John, you're not showing any Bernina feet. I said, I'll make sure we start showing some every show. But for our Bernina embroidery lovers, here's that OESD bobbin thread, because there isn't pre-wounds for the Bernina, so you could take advantage of that. Get that 10% back. So it's always great to have bobbin thread. In case too, if you run out of pre-rounds, I mean, we've been waiting on some to come in. So there was like a huge issue we were told with the pre-wounds, and we weren't getting a shipment in for like over 2 months. So in case you have to resort to it, get bobbin thread just to be safe. All right. And then I have here, this one is on the machine, and I am going to demo this one real quick outside. But this is the leather quilting roller foot. And I have it on the machine, and I'm going to take it back out. But similarly, the Bernina one, since I have one for both Baby Lock Brother and then Bernina's version in the bubble, this part rolls onto your leather or your suede that you're sewing. And what's really important about having this foot is if you are working with a natural suede or actual genuine leather, sometimes your presser foot can actually damage the outer layer of it. If you're doing like a saddle stitch with your machine and you poke the holes, but you're using your machine to line up so you don't have to use hand needles, I found out we have a couple bag makers that make actual leather bags, and that's really cool. I said, you need this foot if you're going to do that with your machine so that you don't damage that outer layer of that leather. So having the roller actually protects it instead of a regular presser foot. Not only that, it allows for much better pivoting. And we could see here with the Baby Lock one, and what you could do with the Bernina one is you could actually kind of quilt your leather too. So it really allows you to roll around the fabric. And I'm going to demo it in a couple minutes here. But I have next to this too with the Baby Lock one is the adapter shank. So this is going to be the one that has the screw with it. We checked with Ryan, made sure that it will be that one. And you're going to need this if you have a high shank machine. So on a low shank machine, like the 3550, which is what I'm going to show this with, you could just put the foot on by itself. But if you have a high shank machine, you are going to need to use the adapter just because your needle bar is a little bit higher. And so we're going to show that in one moment. Last two Bernina feet I'm going to show really quickly is number 10C. So I was told this is the absolute most used foot is their edge stitch foot. You can do the absolute most techniques with this foot, such as joining fabrics, doing edge stitching, stitch in the ditch. There's so many different features you could do with this foot. It's a must-have if you do have a Bernina. And also, you've got to take advantage of that 10% back tonight. I know a lot of people tell me that have Berninas, had them for a long time. They said, John, I collect the feet like a little collection. So you need this one in your collection. It's the most used foot for techniques. And then the last Bernina foot I'm going to show is number 37. And this is your 1/4 inch patchwork foot. So this one isn't the one with the guide, but what I really like about this one is actually for top stitching. Now, it's a perfect 1/4 inch on each side, and I sew a lot of denim. So if you're sewing a zipper fly, you actually want a foot like this so you could evenly line up those stitch lines by the zipper at a perfect 1/4 inch. It's a must-have. Pretty soon I'm going to have one of these come in for Baby Lock and Brother for your other machines. But right now, Bernina is the one that has this style of foot, and it's a must-have because it's a straight stitch in the center, perfect for jeans. So, and I'm going to finish up my last little demo over here on the 3550. So I'm going to show you guys how that leather roller foot works, and we're going to go over here real quick. Alrighty, so what I did is I did press this strap with that Laura Star with that beautiful Teflon plate. Now, if Kate's able to zoom in here, we're going to line up our stitch right here towards this middle part of that our presser foot here. And then I'm just going to start sewing away. And we could see I'm able to really get close to the edge here too. And that roller foot is just going to roll. And so this is really good if you want to make sure that you could protect your leather or suede, because other feet can damage that, and you don't want that because, you know, once you do poke a hole through leather, even faux leather or vinyl, that could damage it. But it's really nice to have this foot, especially if you're doing some really close edge stitching, which it's a little bit harder to do with your Teflon feet. So I really, really love this foot for that reason. Hopefully my hand is not in the way here too much. But we could just see as it rolls. And I'm able to get really close to that edge. So that's a really great foot to have in your collection. You might not even think that you're going to need it one day, and then you get that one project and you're like, oh my gosh, I wish I had that foot. So take advantage of getting that tonight. And then I think Steve had a few things he was going to talk about real quick, and then I think that's going to sum up our night.
I want to talk about this. Hi guys, I want to talk about this beautiful Brother Luminaire we got in on trades. We just got this one in. It's upgraded to the Luminaire 3. So if you guys been looking for that Luminaire machine, this is a beautiful one. It only has about 2 million stitches on it, which is a super low stitch count for a machine like this. But it has sewing and embroidery. It also has My Design Center, and then also all those built-in Disney designs that we absolutely love. It's similar to the Solaris, but this is the Luminaire, so it has that Disney built in though. But look at some of these Disney designs. There's different categories across the top. I forget exactly how many built-in Disney designs, but these are ones you can only find built into the Brother machine. So lots of ones here, and they just keep going. Different categories here for some of the older Disney designs. A whole section on Winnie the Pooh. So all the Winnie the Pooh designs. Disney princesses. I know I've stitched out this one with Little Mermaid with Ariel. Let's zoom in on her. Take a look. Let's see, zoom in. Oop, let's go back out a little bit. There you can see her. So they all stitch out beautifully, but this is a great machine. So if you've been looking for that Brother machine, this one takes the Artspira app. It is a wireless machine, but it was the top of the line machine before the Avenir came out, and this one's in beautiful shape. It'll be fully serviced. All the accessories that came with it when it was new. The price in the bubble is $64.88. We're going to include that 10% credit back on this machine as well. So if you're looking for this one, we're doing that on a few machines, and this happens to be one of them. So grab this machine up. Just go ahead and put it in your cart, get it tonight, and you'll get that credit back. So it's a wonderful machine.
Guys, I'm telling you, get that machine. So many people have been asking me for Luminaire trade-ins. This is the only one we have, and it works with Artspira. Put it in the cart and buy it tonight.
That's right. Yeah.
First come, first serve.
It is. Yep. Because we only have one like this. So we're going to be showing some more of the used machines that we have, but this is an extra special one, so we thought we'd share it tonight. So grab this one while we still have it. Let's go.
You're coming back.
I think that's it for tonight.
It is?
Yeah. I think
Did they catch me sitting here?
You're allowed to relax.
I'm allowed to
You're allowed to
But
relax.
tell them where we're going. Are we going to go?
We are.
We are going to go?
Mhm.
Okay. Oops. So we found a place like a mile from
We're
here.
going to go to Mullets,
It's called Mullets.
right?
It's actually their last name, but they serve fancy drinks, and they're open till midnight, and we're heading out.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you all so much. We're going to, end of the night prizes. There we go.
Deanna England and Sue Brezcherchik.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That name sounds familiar. Isn't that is that the one you were talking, somebody? Yeah.
Yep.
Wonderful.
Yep. So-
Okay. So should we spell them? Because, Deanna, well, there's
Deanna England.
England, that's easy.
Mhm.
Okay. Sue, you spell it.
Brezcherchic.
All right. Wonderful.
Brezcherchik.
You won the end of the night prizes.
Yes.
Thank you all so much. We just enjoy all of this so much. We really appreciate you.
Yes. Thank you
yes.
for all making this possible for us.
Yes.
You guys every night make our dreams come true
They do.
by
you
watching
do.
our shows
Right.
and liking what we're doing and following
Yes.
us and sharing.
Look at this.
Yeah.
10-minute table runner turned into
A masterpiece.
a masterpiece.
A masterpiece.
Yes, $1 million table runner. Yes. Thank you all so much. Think about that Luminaire. That is a beautiful, beautiful machine.
Don't think too long.
No.
Don't think too long. It'll be gone before you know it. So
Yeah.
thank you, everyone.
I didn't put my microphone up here. All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll take pictures of the drinks. They're supposed to have fancy drinks.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. Bye-bye.